Welcome to video 5 into my series of Microsoft Fabric DP-700. In this video, we will look at Data Warehouse Essentials. So, Fabric Warehouse Basics. Microsoft Fabric includes a warehouse, which acts as an analytical database for storing and querying data in one lake. Data is stored in delta tables, which uses Parquet files with a transaction log, an open format that many systems can read. It is designed for high-performance analytics. Queries run using T-SQL, the same language as SQL Server and Azure Synapse. Because it is serverless, you don't manage infrastructure. It scales automatically and caches results to improve speed. This makes it ideal for analysts who need fast answers without worrying about system setup. Fact and dimension tables. In a star schema, the fact table is the central table. It stores measures such as sales, revenue, and quantities. Dimension tables surround the fact table. They describe attributes such as product, customer, or date. The fact table connects to dimensions through keys, so data can be grouped and filtered. For example, you can group and filter by things such as product, customer, or time. This design keeps analysis simple and queries efficient. Star schemas are widely used in data warehouses. Later in this course, I will do a separate video into each different data ingestion method. In Microsoft Fabric, there are 4 main ways to load data into a Fabric warehouse. First is copy into. This is a SQL command that is used to bulk load data into a warehouse. You can point it at files stored in OneLake or in external storage such as Azure Data Lake Storage. It supports formats such as CSV and Parquet. Copy into is often the fastest way to load large amounts of raw data into a Fabric warehouse. Data pipelines. Pipelines let you design and schedule workflows to move and transform data. For example, you can copy data from an external database into OneLake, clean it, and then load it into the warehouse on a daily schedule. Pipelines are great for repeatable ETL, extract, transform, and load jobs. Workflows are a no-code drag and drop option for analysts. Data flows use Power Query, which many business users already know from Excel and Power BI. You can connect to data sources, shape the data with simple steps, and then load it into a warehouse. Spark Notebooks is used for advanced transformations. You can use PySpark, Scala, or Spark SQL to transform or big data sets. You can then write the cleaned or prepared data into the warehouse. This is useful for scenarios such as machine learning preparation or processing large JSON logs. DDL stands for Data Definition Language. DDL defines or changes the structure of the database. The main commands are create, alter, and drop. For example, create table products creates a new table. Alter table product changes the table structure, such as adding a new column, and drop table products removes the table completely. DDL is about building objects that will hold and organize data. DML is data manipulation language. DML changes the data inside tables, so its main commands are insert, update, and delete. So insert into customers adds a new row, update customers changes a row. You can do a where ID equals 1 to select which row. Doesn't have to be ID, it can be any column. You could have products, customer ID, for example. Delete from customers removes a row. Merge incremental loads. So the merge command combines insert, update, and delete into one statement. It is perfect for incremental loads when new data arrives and must be merged with existing data. An example of how to use this is on the screen. Analytic functions. Analytic functions calculate across sets of rows. Row number assigns each row as a unique sequence. Rank, if 2 rows tie, they get the same rank. The next rank is skipped. 1, 2, 2, 4. Dense rank, if 2 rows tie, they get the same rank, and the next rank continues without gaps. For example, that would then be 1, 2, 2, 3. Sum over average over calculates rolling totals or average. These functions are useful for time series analysis, leaderboards, and comparing groups of data. To really understand the difference between row number, rank, and dense rank, it is useful to look at the visual on the screen. So row number is self-explanatory. As you go down the different row numbers, you can see it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, each different row getting its unique rank or its unique row number. Rank, on the other hand, you can see as this is on this one it would be ranked by power, so you can see 8,000, 8,000, they have the same value, so they both get rank number 1. The next one is then row 3, because there are 2 ranks for 1, it then skips onto 3, whereas dense rank, on the other hand, it continues without gaps. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, regardless of how many same values there are. Performance in Warehouse. Fabric Warehouse has features to keep queries fast. Result caching saves previous query results, so repeated queries return much faster. Partitioning. Very large tables can be split into smaller pieces, for example by date. Queries then only scan the relevant partition, which makes them faster. Direct lake mode. Power BI can query data directly in one lake without needing import or refresh. And schema design is a simple model like a star schema, which avoids complex joins and improves performance. So, on to the questions. Question 1. Which SQL operation would you use to add new rows into a warehouse table? Select, insert, update, or delete. And the answer is insert. Insert is correct. It adds new rows into a table. Select only reads data. Update modifies a row, and delete removes a row. Question 2. In a star schema, what is the central table that stores numeric measures such as sales or revenue? Dimension table, fact table, lookup table, or temporary table? And the answer is fact table. The fact table is the central table in a star schema. It stores measures such as sales and revenue. Dimension tables only provide context. Lookup tables are not part of the star schema design, and temporary tables are short-term only. Question 3. Which SQL statement is best for synchronizing 2 warehouse tables, inserting new rows and updating existing ones? Insert, update, merge, or delete? And the answer is merge. Merge is correct. It can insert, update, or delete rows in one step, making it ideal for incremental loads. Insert only adds rows, update only modifies rows, and delete only removes rows. Question 4. What advantage does direct lake mode have in Power BI provide? A. It eliminates the need for user roles. B. Queries data directly in one lake without import or refresh. C. Guarantees data is always partitioned. Or D. Removes the need for schema design. And the answer is B. Queries data directly in one lake without import or refresh. So, data lake lets Power BI read data in one lake directly. So datasets don't need importing or refreshing. User roles are unrelated, partitioning is separate, and schema design is still necessary. And the final question. Which analytic function assigns a unique sequential number to rows in a result set? Rank, dense rank, row number, or count? And the answer is row number. Row number is correct. It assigns a unique sequence number to each row. Rank assigns ranks but skips numbers when there are ties. Dense rank assigns ranks but continues numbering with no gaps, and count is the total count rows or values. Thank you for watching.